grandma say he can't with me. If I take it to my house, that look stuck with me.
I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. With that road trip behind them, the Lakers ready to perform in front of their Los Angeles fans.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when the guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
And when you look at these two teams tonight, GA both have a number of veterans on their rosters.
Well, we hear all the time about how valuable having experienced players can be. And clearly, both of these teams have bought into that philosophy.
Here's Reeves. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The Lakers with the ball. Philadelphia able to drain the three. That one good for two.
Superb work in the pick and roll that time by LeBron James. Such a pro at executing in these sets. Takes advantage of whatever mistake the defense makes.
Halliburton, no good. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. There's the drive. Duncan with the block.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Reeves outside. 4 on the clock. Connects from three-point range. Robinson's got 5 now. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the 76ers. Wow, Clark, is Austin Reeves been good, especially after signing that 4-year, $54 million deal back in 2023.
Yeah, I tell you what, it might be the best value contract in the league. I mean, Reeves just continues to improve each season. He's got a very efficient and effective game, and he's also shown the ability to be much in the clutch at times. Halliburton is just one of those young guys that has a really well-rounded game. Make shots pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. Maxey. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Lopez with the block.
And that's where Lopez specializes. A great rim protector is he.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Kicks it out to Maxey. Reeves outside. Second chance shot. Duncan grabs the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. In the corner, it's Robinson. Maxey deciding where to go with it. James wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
Duncan in the corner. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We've got 1:18 left here in the first quarter. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with J.J. Redick, and we talked about the growth of Tyrese Halliburton as a player. Coach's eyes lit up, saying, I'm in awe of the steps that he's made. The vision and the scoring was always there, but now the decision-making has gone to another level. It makes life harder playing against him, but as a fan of the league, we love to see it. Everyone is a fan. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
And Jalen Williams' game is unique. His combination of power and finesse, you don't see that many with that skill set. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And Robinson is right there. Robinson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Clock at 6. Williams with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Here's Lopez. Here's Duncan. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Here's Reeves. Scoreless thus far. It's stolen by Duncan. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, leading by a point.
Philadelphia, 11.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reeves, that's a two-pointer. Can't get the putback. 76ers trailing. Williams with the ball. Defended by Reeves. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That'll be his second foul of the game. Williams with the ball. He's got 5. Pass to Duncan. Stolen by Walker.
And that's one of those tough areas to feed the basketball at times.
Hey, that's just not a smart pass. It's as simple as that. It was not a smart pass.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Fox. Robinson pulls it in. To the middle. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
On the wing, Fox. Six to shoot. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Lakers leading. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, when that can be as difficult as anything.
Pass to Maxey. Takes it inside.
Boy, I like a quick, aggressive move by Maxey.
The 76ers trailed by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Allen outside. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's James. James jackhammers it down.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Here's Bona. Still yet to score. And Allen launches it from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Bounce pass Maxey. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Lakers making a switch here.
Number 5.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Bona. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. Now here's James. 7 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Here's Oubre. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. And it's Bona with the rebound. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Reeves outside. It's deflected, and they'll get another chance. Inside, here's James. Here's Smart. A three-pointer off the mark. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Out left to the wing. Allen for the three. The offensive rebound.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Down low. Here's Walker. That's tipped.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Bona. The shot will not fall. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. And there it is for him. And the Lakers lead by one.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving it in.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here are the Lakers. Now Nembhard, still without a basket. Over Halliburton. Here's Hayes. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. It's Nembhard on the wing. And stolen by Dunn. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And here is Los Angeles now. They lead by one. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Check out Maxey with the throwdown. Boy, he can get off the ground quick.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Duncan in the corner. And it's Dunn in the corner. And they're running. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. The 76ers trailed by 3. Off a great pass. That's Duncan. Duncan.
Nice finish that time by Duncan, rising up to polish off that lob pass.
76ers have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
For longtime veteran Brook Lopez, his evolution, Clark, as a player goes beyond his three-point shooting.
Yeah, I agree with you because folks tend to forget his defense was considered a weakness early in his career. Now he's turned into one of the best shot blockers and rim protectors in the league.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Here's LeBron. He has 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside, Maxey knocks it loose. And stolen by Dunn. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Back to you, Kevin.
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Smith. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. The fadeaway. That one wide left.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Tipped away. And stolen by Ayton. Nembhard with it. Halliburton picks him up. Walker's shot is off.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Walker with the rebound. Lakers trail by 3. Trying to get something going. A deep 3 from Smith. The long distance 3 is there. Smith's got 5.
Boy, what a savvy pass by Nembhard. Pushing the ball back outside when the defense doesn't expect it. That's just good basketball.
Outside Williams. Back to Halliburton. And it's Nick Smith with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And here is Fox. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Allen's shot is off.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Out to Smith for the lead. It's hauled in by the 76ers. That will be the 4th of this string of 5 played on the road. Allen outside. Outside, Fox. Shot clock at 5. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Los Angeles ball.
"19 seconds left here in the third quarter. Nembhard with it. Still scoreless. Walker in the corner. Oubre with the steal. To the inside. And Fox gets it to go. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
3 quarters.
Philadelphia, 27.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. Coach wanted to see more urgency when it came to closing out on shooters. He said, quote, right now we're jogging at them on the perimeter. It needs to be a sprint to run them off the line. We'll see if the guys have it in them.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for L.A. Driving inside. Here's Moody. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
It's time for defense. fans, if you want a free t-shirt, get out and get one.
And the 76ers making a change here. Now, here's Fox. Pass to Duncan. Out to the right wing. Big time slam by Duncan.
Boy, that's a powerful throwdown by Duncan. He saw an opening there and took full advantage of it.
Reeves outside. Now here's LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Here is Robinson. Reeves outside. Screen by James. And the 3 off target.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Screen by James. Beyond the arc. Here's Robinson. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
A pass to Fox. There's the triple. Good. A nice assist for Williams.
3 points.
Fox has got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers. Outside, Maxey. Screen by James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Checking in at about 200 pounds, Maxey is much stronger than he appears.
The 76ers making a switch here. The 76ers leading by 7. And stolen by Maxey. Now Robinson.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Even offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
And, you know, to shoot that poorly early and to have the lead now, they feel fortunate, but they've earned their good fortune.
Here are the Lakers. 8-point game. Here's Reed. Lopez rips down the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
That's tipped. 6 to shoot. Now Halliburton. Beyond the arc. Robinson there for the rebound. Done with it. Defended by Reeves. Duncan high post. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. It's off. Now Smart. Reeves outside. Good! Some old school moves in the post.
When Reeves can get the ball inside, he's a pretty reliable scorer.
The 76ers leading by 6. Williams outside. Lopez a screen. Now Duncan. Just 5 to shoot. Duncan making it look so easy inside.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
And stolen by James. Now Robinson. And stolen by Dunn. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here's Maxey. Lopez rips down the rebound. Outside Williams. Now Duncan. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
The assist from
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
All right, here's Williams. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Lakers ball.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily and in the...
My life got no better. Same low sweater. Times is rough and tough like leather. Figured out I went the wrong route. So I got with a sick tight click and went all out. Catching from cross seas, rolling in MPVs. Every week we made 40 G. Yo, brothers, respect mine. I ain't gonna move from the gate now.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo.
It's been 22 long, hard years. I'm still struggling. Survival got me bugging, but I'm alive on arrival. I beat back the shape of the streets to stay awake to the ways of the world. Deep. A man with a dream, with plans to make cream, was fail. I went to at the age of 15, a young buck who never had much, trying to get a clutch on what I could not touch. The court lady showing our face. All in a block that stays hot. Leave it up to me while I be living proof. To kick the truth to the young black youth. But shorties running wild and ain't trying to hear what I'm kicking in his ear. Neglected for now, but yo, it got to be accepted. That what? The life is hectic.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo.
We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This game marks the end of the stretch at home for the Cavaliers, back on the road tomorrow.
This is the last matchup between these two teams. Teams in the regular season, they already hold that 2-1 advantage in the season series, and they'd like to make it 3-1 tonight.
You know, they're playing with confidence coming in, but they also know the other side is going to want to even this series up, so it should be a good one.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
My goodness, you better get out of the way. Westbrook driving inside, rises up for the slam.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Halliburton outside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Quick start here for the 76ers in this one. 4-point game. To the paint. Westbrook with the steal. Pass to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's stolen by Duncan. Outside Williams. Now here's Duncan. There's the three. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
It's rare that you see this from Duncan, so you know he had to really like the shot.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Westbrook surveying the D, and Westbrook throws it down.
Perhaps no play defines Russell Westbrook more than that. An explosive drive. Nicely done.
Halliburton outside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Coach Kenny Atkinson demanding that Evan Mobley stay in attack mode the entire game. And Mobley said, I have a lot of different skill sets that I can bring to the table. Being out there and challenging myself is going to sharpen them and get them where they need to be. Guys, back over to you.
On the right. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Westbrook at the top of the key, Mitchell. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Westbrook with the bucket. And that's now 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
Well, Russell Westbrook, over the history of his career, has always thrived near the basket. That is beautifully done.
Halliburton with it. Guarded by Hunter. Back to Halliburton. Good on the three-point shot. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Mobley. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown so quick off his feet. What a vertical threat he is.
Here's Halliburton. 6-point lead. On the wing, Williams. 3-pointer. Mobley with the rebound. .41 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Westbrook. He has 6. Pocket 6. Back to Mobley. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Pass to Duncan. Stolen by Westbrook. Hunter, no one around him, and it's off from 3-point range. Here's Duncan. Good D by Mobley. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of 3-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Now, here's Westbrook. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Over in the corner, Williams. Duncan inside. Nance with some nice D. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Wasted no time on that one. Halliburton's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, you better expect a steady diet of 3-point attempts. Tyrese Halliburton gets beyond the arc.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 9. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And another miss by Cleveland. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And the technical free throw is good.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Driving to the basket. Banked in off the glass.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Now, here's Fox. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And it's Bona missing. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Pass to Mobley. Mitchell outside. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here.
There's a reason teams put the ball in Donovan Mitchell's hands. This guy, you trust him to make the right play.
And DB with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder.
Mitchell, explosive finish.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
It's Fox with the drive. Pass to Bona. Right side, Fox. Here's Bona. Stolen by Ball. By himself. And Ball slams it in.
And the intelligence, his overall basketball IQ, Ball just has a knack for being in the right spot, especially when the break is on.
Pass to Bona. Now Moody. To the inside. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, longtime record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joins Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Got a piece of it. Oubre with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Missed inside. Brown outside. Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Merrill. Inside. Mobley.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. In a deep three from Fox. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And we'll be back with the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
27.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. The Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said, the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Nance, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Westbrook drives in. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Tyrese Haliburton.
Boy, you love how Westbrook takes off on the drive. A physical guard who welcomes the contact. This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Haliburton right side. Poked away. Hunter with it. Scoreless thus far. Over to the left wing. Outside Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Driving the lane. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And when Tyrese Haliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Now, here's Hunter. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. To the middle. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Cavaliers trailing. And here's Westbrook. He's got 12. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
Mobley is one of the best defenders in the NBA. When he's not blocking shots, he's altering.
Here's Tyson. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tyson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Cavs. Now Haliburton. He's got 10. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. And Duncan throws it down hard.
What you love about Haliburton is in pick-and-roll action, he always knows where to put the pass to make it easy on his teammate.
Mobley. And Mobley throws it down. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, 2 hit nail fights so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And Duncan throws it down hard.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And Lopez has it in the corner. Misses the 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. On the 76ers with some changes. 104 left here in the third quarter. The kick out to Mobley. And the 3 off target. 76ers trailing. Down low. Here's Oubre. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Mobley.
You're going to have to hit Oubre hard to prevent the bucket, boy. If you don't, he's going to play through it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Ball. Mitchell outside. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pass to Oubre. High post Allen. On the wing, Fox. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bona. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Pass to Brown. Mitchell wide open. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And we've reached the end of the third. 76ers on top.
Philadelphia 40.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's Fox. Mobley with the block.
When Mobley read that the entire way, his defensive instincts are so good.
On the wing, Fox. To the middle. Here's Bona. And that one is stuffed right through.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
It's Fox with the drive. And stolen by Mobley. 3 on 3. And Mobley throws it down.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And that one's good. Bona.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
Stolen by Westbrook. Mitchell drives in at the other end.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the 76ers with some changes. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Outside Westbrook. Now Hunter to take the lead. It's Curry.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a one-point game. Williams outside. Takes the three. Mobley there for the rebound. Cleveland with the ball. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Green from outside.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. They lead by 4. Outside Lopez. Knocks down the three.
Oh my goodness, Lopez with a big-time delivery from the big man.
Westbrook with it. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Mitchell slashing inside.
This is a bona fide go-to guy. Donovan Mitchell doing his thing.
Now Duncan. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Huge turnover. And really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
Now Mobley. Oh, what a play inside.
I tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Needing the moment for the big shot. That's big time.
Halliburton with it. Guarded by Hunter. Beyond the arc. Westbrook rips down the rebound.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Mobley there for the rebound. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Lopez. Duncan. That one's off. Still out of sync. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Westbrook. Now Mobley. Lopez with the steal.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
The shot misses. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Let's bring the streets back. Every day I go in the booth, I step in the arena, always seen a moment of truth. I've been a gangster. Thanks, y'all. I'm from the bottom, bread to twist your top like they locking dreads. Chestnut checkers, you get my rider meds.
When they say my style so amazing. Style, flavor, grace. I got style, flavor, grace, and plus a different technique. They say my style so amazing. Style, flavor, grace, and plus a different technique. They say my style so amazing.
What's that rooftop music right here? That staircase.
Different technique.
Yeah.
They say my style
Let's
so
go.
amazing.
My talk as a food